Hi everybody, this is Al, Music Director of School Rock Vancouver. I am here with the legendary, the one and only from Long Island, New York, Frank Zummo.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome, thanks for coming to Vancouver, man.
It's great
Fresh
to be here.
off the JUNOs, burning the candle at both ends, as they say. How you doing? How you keeping up?
I'm good. This is a beautiful way to wrap up one of the most epic weeks, and way to end the chapter of our band's history. So
Amazing.
It only felt fitting to, collaborate with the local School of Rock while I'm here, and this is going to be a sick event tonight. So
Yeah,
it's a
these
big rock show.
These kids are stoked. They've been working on this for months. They've been listening to nothing but Sum 41. So excited. We've been rehearsing our butts off. It's going to be really
They sound
fun.
great.
Right on. So let's get right to it. At School of Rock, we teach kids how to play their instruments, how to get started. How did you get started? What was your inspiration?
Just going to concerts at such an early age and knowing that's what I wanted to do. Drums were in the house. My parents were in a band, and I went to a drum shop for lessons, which was the complete opposite of what School of Rock is.
Right.
And when I found out about this and saw how amazing this whole experience is for the children, I immediately was in, and I've been touring School of Rocks around the world since I think 2017 or 2016.
Unbelievable.
And it's been just amazing to just get these kids inspired, get to, play music together, and then just talk about life, wellness, mental health, all the stuff that isn't being talked about enough. So it's just important, and it's just rad to be able to be here for these kids. And the schools have been so supportive. School of Rock's been the best partner in this, and it's my first time in Vancouver.
That's so awesome. How many School of Rocks have you worked with now? I've seen tons of videos on the web.
So
You've
many.
been all over this continent.
I mean, all over America, multiple times. I was just in Arizona last week. I'm going to Florida after this to do a workshop.
Crazy.
But for Canada, my first one was this year in Toronto, and my second one is today in Vancouver. But here's the crazy thing. So Toronto, where I did my workshop, was the recording studio that Sum 41 did their first record at.
Oh my God.
So talk about booking.
Full circle.
And we were doing our final shows in Toronto on the final tour. Now, this is what's crazy. I didn't even know this, because I heard the band talk about it in press the other day. So we just ended at the JUNOs, final performance, all that. The band's talking about their early shows here. They played here.
Yeah.
So Sum 41's played here.
Amazing.
And here I am playing with the kids now, at this amazing show.
At the Croatian Cultural Centre.
Pretty
Amazing.
cool. Yeah.
So 2 full circles. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So cool. So who are your guys? I mean, you and I share a connection in the way that your first concert was Mötley, Crüe, and me too. And you, unlike me, got to fill in for Tommy Lee. What was that like?
I mean, just what you would think. Just insane. It's still that really happened?
No kidding.
Yeah, it was great to be in the band that inspired me and play those songs that I played in my parents' basement, front to back, over and over again. It was really amazing. And that's just a great story to tell these kids. It was emergency situation. I was prepared. I stepped up, and that's what it's all about. That's what you're teaching the kids here is to be able to deliver, like today. Mm-hmm. Come and play all these songs, whether you know our band or not, and this is the set. Be here, be professional, and show up, and that's what it's all about.
And what you said to them just now a few minutes ago, and also have fun. It's so important. What can you talk about the importance of having fun while you're playing, but also finding that balance with professionalism?
Yeah, of course. It's always about being professional. You're here to entertain people that have worked hard to come out and have a night of entertainment. At the same point, yes, everything is, of course, serious and stuff, but it's about having fun. We get to play music. So it's just I told the kids, I understand that you're nervous, and that's totally natural and human. There's nothing wrong with that, but have fun. It's punk rock. You mess up, so what? We mess up all the time, and that's human. We're not machines.
Absolutely.
That are up there that are just perfect. And it's always a good way to just break the ice with the kids to start the event, because I know how stoked, and I just related to them. The JUNOs, we were scared. Of course, it was a big deal. You don't want to mess up on TV in your last performance. We're doing a 5-minute medley of the band's career in 5 minutes. So it was just and I just got up there and took a deep breath and had a blast, and we all did, and that's a great way to be. So I'm just trying to put on whatever wisdom I have from doing all this for so long to these kids, to just give them a little boost in their career. And I wish I had this. That's why I do it too. I didn't have any of this coming up. I love what it's about. My kids are part of School of Rock too, and it's if I can, it's the childhood I never had, in this music lessons and all this. So to be here and these kids to get to play rad venues like this, it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good gig, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, tons of School of Rocks. You've been playing with Sum 41. You got your street drum corps, tons of other side projects. You've talked about physical and mental health. What do you do to stay in top shape? What advice can you give the kids? Like you said, a lot of people aren't talking about it. What it's like to, to feel down and not find the energy some days. How do you battle through that stuff?
I train, like an athlete to be able to do this. And it's also just good for your own mental health. I do all kinds of great breath work and recovery stuff to help, which it helps my body, it helps my mental health. And I'm a huge fan of talking to somebody, therapy or a friend, a loved one. In America, for my events, we try to partner with SPTS, who works a lot with School of Rock, and we have brought them to the events and had an open conversation about teen suicide and resources for these kids to reach out to if they don't feel comfortable talking to their teachers or parents or whatever it may be. So it's just like talking about stuff that isn't talked about. Like, I feel like that's something I'm super passionate about, and for some reason it's natural when I talk to the kids about such a hard thing and they're receptive to it, which is great. I don't preach anything. That stuff always comes up naturally, which I love. Every event, I don't even, because it's just organic. The kids dictate where this event goes. They're running the show. My formula changes at every show because the kids are different at every show. So this started when I first started doing this. I was just like, I don't want it just to be about me. I want to get the local drummers in the community. They'd perform with me to track. Then all of a sudden we had the full house bands.
Right.
And we've got 2 kits, one for the School of Rock, one for me, and it gets to include everybody. I remember even being at a school once and they had so many drummers in the house band because it was like 10 schools an event. We ran out of songs in the set and we didn't want to leave any kids out, so we said bring a floor tom, and each kid brought a floor tom. We did this giant drum jam on stage, which was rad.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here in
Thanks
Vancouver. Full circle, JUNO's, ending with Sum 41. What's next for you?
It's a busy year for the band just ending, because now I have time to explore and do other stuff. So it's a busy year. There's a lot of stuff I'll be announcing soon that I'm doing, and workshops, more other projects, other bands. Definitely family time.
Awesome.
It's very important after being on the road for
Well
last year.
Well deserved.
But yeah, it's good, and it's exciting to kind of be in this state of the unknown, and I'm as scary as it is. It's I'm stoked for it. Everything always works out, and let's keep it going, and new things and new visions and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here, Frank.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Looking forward to rocking out.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks,
School of Rock Vancouver. See ya.